Hi everybody, welcome to my channel, Lindsay's Life with Lupus and AIH. I hope you guys are all doing well. I wanted to give you a few tips on how I get my days to run smoother, some things that I do just to make my life a little bit easier. Usually, I like to do these things mostly when I have a little bit more energy because as you know, some days you don't know how you're going to be feeling. You could be feeling really great one day and have a lot of energy, and then, the next day, no energy. And so when I am feeling good, I like to kind of plan ahead and prep ahead. And what I do start every day, I do a to-do list, and I always put anything important on there. I have one on my phone, and I also put important things on the calendar. If I have appointments, I put it on the calendar so it's visually there for me to see and to remind me, and also for other members of our household, if they have appointments or things that they need to remember, it keeps us on schedule. And I put it on my phone every day, things that I need to do, even if it's, go to work, walk the dog, just things like that. And then I can check it off and I feel accomplished, but also it keeps me on track. I do like to plan ahead with meals. So if I'm feeling really good, I like to make a big batch of breakfast burritos or bean and cheese burritos or waffles or anything that's going to help the kids and I have an easier day. A lot of those things freeze really well. So, if you're not feeling well or you're in a hurry, you can go to the freezer and grab something out and heat it up, and it helps a lot. I like to put on music instead of turning on the TV or anything like that when I'm cleaning, when I'm just doing things. Putting music on my phone on Spotify or something like that keeps me from being on the phone and getting distracted and helps me get things done, but it also puts me in a good mood, Put on some music that you like and dance around and get your stuff done. I like to do that. I also, before I go to bed, I always make sure that my house is tidy because I do not like waking up to a messy house. It causes me stress. It just, so even if it's just a little bit of tidying to where it looks decent, I always clean up the house, make sure everything is straightened before I go to bed. I like to have an idea of what we're having for breakfast, that way I have little bento boxes that I prep the kids' breakfasts in and put it in the refrigerator so they can just grab it out in the mornings whenever they're getting ready for school. I put the pet food out, just on the counter to make sure, in the morning I can just grab it and open the cans and feed the animals. And I like to have the kids know what they're wearing the next day so that, they are not stressing and wasting time on their outfits. I kind of have an idea of what I'm going to wear, depending on what my day looks like. Just little things like that, helping me plan ahead. Hold on, sorry, I have a few things written down and I keep dropping my list. Oh, I like to keep fresh cut fruits and vegetables in the refrigerator so they're easy to grab as snacks, to make for a quick side. We always have apples that I put lemon juice in, and they keep for a few days, and we can have them with peanut butter or chocolate or whatever as a snack. And what else? So those are just a few things that I like to do. Like I said, when I'm feeling better, definitely planning ahead, preparing your meals, keeping a list, making time for fun, making time to, everything. Sometimes it feels like everything's a chore, you just to make it through the day, but also try to make time for stuff you enjoy, going outside, being in the nature for a little while, even if it's for 10, 15 minutes, sitting in your backyard and just listening to the birds and feeling the wind or whatever. Just do things that make you happy and just take it day by day. And if you have any other tips, I would love to know how you help make your days go smoother. And if you could leave them in the comments. Also, like and subscribe if you want to see more of my posts. I hope you guys are all healthy and doing well, and I will see you soon.